So even though this team has already had another pick in the lottery, the Orlando Magic at the time making this video actually are supposed to have potentially 2 top 10 picks, as they do also own, I believe, the Chicago Bulls pick, who haven't exactly had the best season, unfortunately, for them. And at the time of making this video, of course, that is the 10th overall pick. That is where the Bulls sit on this standing. So, of course, the Orlando Magic will have that pick. Again, as just previously pointed out just then, the NBA lottery hasn't essentially happened yet. So, I will be doing this video kind of based off standings and whatnot. So, of course, there's a lot of really interesting things going on with this. The Orlando Magic already have pick 5 in this standings and kind of mock draft. If you guys would like to go and check that out, I will of course be linking that in the description down below, as well as the official 2023 NBA mock draft, so you guys can go and check out all the other, players going to the different teams in my draft so far. Of course, this will help. Just in case you're wondering why I didn't select a certain player you wanted, there's a very big chance maybe I've already selected him with a higher pick somewhere down the line. So, of course, with that all being said and done, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Who I think the Orlando Magic should select at 10th overall in the 2023 NBA draft. Now, with the last pick, we've got pick number 10, and that is the Orlando Magic. And with this pick, I will, of course, have them selecting Taylor Hendricks, who's a 6'9" power forward, who was definitely kind of rose, as a high, drafted player on this list. I think that a lot of people had him a little further down, a month or two ago, but he's really kind of, again, rose to be a really nice player. And at the time of making this video, I think his comparison is actually a bit of a Jeremy Grant type of guy, a 6'9" power forward who can maybe switch to that small forward position, play some nice defense, but hopefully be, a good 3-point shooter as well. I think this is a nice thing that could add to the Orlando Magic. I'm not exactly too sure if he is the best player available with this pick. I think there might be a couple more players available, but of course they're all guards, and the Orlando Magic have so many guards. Not just that, even though he might not be the best player available at this pick, I actually think Taylor Hendricks might have the best potential nearly out of all the players I've got available, because you kind of know what you're going to get, and he's even been titled as Mr. Versatility on the court. Some people are calling him, as he's just a kind of guy who's so versatile out there. He can really do it all, and I just think there's not really too much of a knock on this guy. It's being said that he's an extremely good dunker, and just kind of really puts those highlight plays on the court. He's a really good pick and roll type of player. That has potential to be really nice in the NBA. His defense is also really good, having a really awesome ability to block shots, and he gets in the passing lanes very, very comfortably, and it just seems like a really nice overall fit there as well. It's being said as well that he's also kind of maybe even being compared to a bit of an Andrew Wiggins type of mold if Jeremy Grant isn't the one, which makes me think that, not only can this guy guard the small forward and power forward, but maybe there's the potential that some people see for him to maybe even switch onto a shooting guard in the NBA, which is very hard to kind of find, in a 6'9" type of guy. Like, you look at Kevin Love, who's 6'8", and he can barely even guard his own position, right? You're looking at a dude who's 6'9" who can maybe push to that shooting guard position as well. The Andrew Wiggins comparison is something I really like. Just a guy who has an extremely nice knack on the defensive end, who's really, really athletic and can put a nice flashy play, on the court as well. It seems like his shooting ability is pretty nice as well. And again, I think that's where he gets his Jeremy Grant, type of comparison as well, where in terms of a guy who can, guard the power forward and small forward, but be a nice shooter, it seems like you can almost slot this guy in as a role player, or maybe potentially down the line try and see if he could become a shot creator. I think right now that is kind of the dream, to see if he could become a good shot creator in the league. But I think what a lot of people are saying is right now is this is the type of dude who could be maybe an all-star type of role player. And what I mean by that is, I think Andrew Wiggins is the perfect example. He's not the best player on his team. In fact, he's seen as by a role player by some, but almost too good to be recognized as that. And that's what happened to Andrew Wiggins. He was so good at being an elite role player that he became an all-star and an all-star starter. And I think this is what could happen with this type of guy. I feel like he'd be a really awesome Jonathan Isaac type of replacement, who they unfortunately haven't really had the services of due to all the injuries that guy has unfortunately had in the last couple of years of his career. I think they will definitely lose him. He'll probably leave for a fresh start or something like that. And you bring in a dude like Taylor Hendricks, who can really kind of replace everything that Jonathan Isaac did in those really nice couple of games that he played for the Magic this season. He also fits really well into this team, as they don't have a lot of forwards at the moment other than Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. They're not really developing, I think, anyone else there. And if they keep all their guards and all of that type of stuff, and maybe sign a center and bring Taylor Hendricks off, maybe to start off the bench, and do that, I think you're going to look at a really, really nice, solid team. And I just think he kind of fits what the Orlando Magic are really looking for right now. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you guys agree with my picks, or would you guys have maybe selected someone else with a couple of the picks that I've taken? I definitely would really like to know. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRL/vlog channel, and of course this channel for all the latest sports content, sports news, all of the above. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.